Cool. But we have a new item. We got a new item, and we didn't have to die. Just get it. See? When you catch up to Oddleif, she's already mid-argument with Hakon and Fasolt. For this to work, we need to cooperate. Slow down. Stop shouting at me, woman. Now you need us? How convenient. Nothing new, Hakon. Why are we even listening to this? You're all starting to sound like Ruger. Don't you get it? We either work together or we die. I honestly can't remember what happened, but maybe this is true. We have a rough idea. She wants to use the Varl to help us fight the Sundra for the first one. Second one, I think third one's the most conciliatory. I was wrong to abandon the Varl, Hakon. Let me make amends. It will take more than words, Hunter. Look, Ruin's shredding the walls with some kind of thrown anchor. We can't reach him from here. It made me think of something Ruger said. Everything you throw at me comes back twice as hard. If the Varl gathered every oil barrel we can find in Arborang and bring them here, we can wrap them up in netting. The next time Ruin hurls its anchor into the wall, Horseborn race along the top and drop the netting around it. And Ruin pulls the barrels back onto herself. Make up your mind on the pronoun you're using. It, he, she, herself. Oh, herself? Ruin is Raise's sister. Ask Ingvar about it if we all survive this. Oh, okay. Oh, this is a... Well, I mean, Oddleif, I think, used he and it interchangeably. Okay, so Hakon actually knows the situation. Fine. You're certain the other archers can organise a volley of flaming arrows down on her and... boom. On her. And boom. Will that be enough? I don't know, but it beats standing here measuring our loyalties. Sounds to me like a lot of things ready to go wrong. The Varl are not great lovers of fire, if you've forgotten. Why haul barrels when we could meet the Sundra on the field of battle? Would Jorundra have lowered himself like this in the Great Wars? I won't lie. The battlefield calls to me. Why are you Varl so obsessed with rushing off to battle? Ever since Fasolt showed up, you've been acting like you've got a death wish, Hakon. Bah, this one. You think we're just large men with simple minds. I've been alive for hundreds of years. You rush around fearing for your short lives, like babies calling for their mothers. How we live is more important than how long. And you destroy our Fane Bridge, then act like it's nothing? Like you did us a favour? You short-sighted, arrogant... Fasolt is a poor diplomat, but he's not wrong. Einar Toft was the last evidence of our existence. That bridge should have outlived the Varl who made it. I do not want to eke out a few weeks, a few more days cowering behind a wall. I do not want to carry barrels when I could die with a blade in my hand. We are the last of our kind. We are Varl. I don't really want to promise to give up supplies because I think we need them. I think we can't do this alone. Which may make things aggravated, but I don't want to necessarily... If he suggests it, then maybe. Please help us, we can't do this alone. Desperation doesn't look good on you. You do things your way, we'll do things ours. But that's not a new idea for you, is it? I'm sure Ruger will be eager to lend you his men, considering how close you are. Are you kidding? Good luck. Oddleif shouts after the Varl as they leave. Maybe I should have offered the supplies. Soon realise they aren't listening to a word. We're going to miss their Varl in the coming fight. Come on, we've wasted enough time here. We'll gather as many oil barrels as we can without them. I'll get helpers started, but you need to make sure this wall doesn't fall beforehand. Maybe I should have offered the supplies, but... Yeah, because there's no point in having 8 days of supplies. Is that 8 days of supplies? Yeah, 8 days of supplies if the walls aren't going to hold for 8 days. Oh well. They probably would have said the same thing. He says, trying to convince himself more than anyone else. Scathak gallops to you, breathing hard, gesturing quickly. You gather that Dredge are assaulting from the front gates all the way down to the water's edge. The Sundra is just going to brute force the wall, Oddleif says, to topple the whole thing, and this will become a killing field. Thankfully, our clansmen haven't suffered, Aleo adds. They were in a safe position on the black rock wall when this all started. Can't say the same thing about some of the poor folk out here. Terrified villagers scream at the sight of Dredge breaching the wall. Mobs of people crush together, trying to escape in any direction they can. Gather anyone who can hold a weapon, you shout. We travel down the wall, pushing back the Dredge until those barrels are ready. Yeah, maybe we should have... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should have offered for some... Yeah. Stop overthinking it. Second thing, look at all these people, they haven't got anywhere to go. We need to stop patching these holes or there won't be anywhere safe in here. For now, I suggest we focus on the Dredge. I do miss having the Varl in the group, but... Right. Get ready, you shout. Dredge continues to slip through gashes in the wall like dark blood from an oozing wound. Be smart about it and don't get reckless. We clear them out here, then move on to the next breach. And Oddleaf has left the group for some reason. No, Oddleaf wasn't in the group. Oh, it's Ludin. Ludin's not available for some reason. Let's go with Tryggvi. As is... We'll give that to Tryggvi. It's his necklace. Put Eagle up first, I think. Yeah, no, that's fine. I think that's fine. Let's go. Oh, I should have leveled Tryggvi because he had a plus, didn't he? Oh, well. That Sundra's going to keep tearing holes in the wall. One thing at a time. Dredge first. Right. I think... Same kind of idea. As before. Go for the rangedy people. Oh, that is bad. Yeah, because we don't want to be next to them now. Yeah, I should have read that and gone like, oh, he's next. I don't want to throw away my willpower. And again, just try and bash through the armor so we can get through to him. Get through to his strength. What are you? Dire God Shielder. Can't attack there, so that's fine. Maybe I could have gone with Cold actually to make them a bit of an issue. Okay, move up with that, and we'll again just try and smash through the armor because he was the problem. Okay, I was wondering if I'd be able to if I'd just something there. Attack. We'll go to 5, and then he then runs away. Address things as we go with that. Oh my goodness. Nearly dead. Trample. So then we charge. And then we run away again, so we're not right next to him. Although, we're still in range. And he's nearly dead. Okay, yeah, okay, this is not gone as well. Yeah, it was the explosions that messed me up. That's my excuse and I'm sticking with it. Do I take the 2? I think weakening his strength would be good. And she's dead. We are going to lose this fight. Ooh. Pen. Slows him down. Taking his armor. Oh, I thought he'd be completely out of the way. I thought that him going there would have blocked him off completely. Oh well. Right, so we've lost 2 people already. That's not terrifying at all. How much willpower can I use? Okay, so he's dead. So yeah, let's have the big scary people have the most actions. That makes a lot of sense. I'm going to come down here and then shield wall with a let. More armor breakage. Yeah, you're going to Trigby, because he's there. I'm tempted to go there, because then I'm still in the corner, so I can still fight. Break his armor. So we're going for Trigby. Okay, yeah, I'll take you out and then you die. Yeah. Oh, Trigby's down. No, Trigby's not down. Trigby not down. Very good. Break armor. Now Trigby down. Okay. Need to move people around. Again, just try and crack through his armor so I can start doing some serious strength damage. This has gone very badly. Yeah, again. Although leaving on high strength means he can just, yeah. Oh, we're doing so badly. I'm so bad at this. I think I'm doing the wrong thing. I should be going for the stronger guys to try and take them out. That's what I should be doing. But I'm an idiot. So I'll take out the little ones. They'll be easy. But it means that then the stronger ones are still around. Save the willpower. Yeah, and then he just moves back. Everyone's going to be injured, basically. Great. Alette is promoted. Eagle's promoted. And everyone else is injured. That was a terrible fight. I think I went with the strategy because it worked last time. But that was still not a good plan. Shouldn't have done it. Your numb arms remind you of chopping lumber back in Skogre, but with more blood and fear involved. Other men fill in the gaps where you've moved on. Holding the dredge at bay is easier work than pushing them back. More trouble further down the wall beckons, and there is no time to rest. Yeah, we're going to have to rejig our group because we've got so many injuries there. The sight of Amenda surprises you. They've emerged from their libraries and are weaving patterns in the air to repair the splintered wood. It looks like dangerous work. How can we help? How can we help? Oddleif shouts up to one standing on rubble, trying to wrestle away a sheared log. He speaks softly but makes it clear that they need replacement wood and stone to patch the damage. It may be dangerous for us to linger long, Petrus tells you, pointing out some watching from a distance. Other houses waiting to see what you do, making plans of their own. Do as much as you can. You gather what's available nearby, forming a decent pile of raw materials for the menders to use. Your muscles ache and you've lost some time, but hopefully your hard work pays off in the future. Yeah, hopefully that's helpful. My men are spread too thin, too much going on. I mean, it could be that that means that, look at the horizon, so many just standing around watching. I mean, other houses, they're waiting for us to fall before they step in. Where are those barrels? So yeah, it might mean that the future battle were slightly worse off to start with, but then the waves take longer to come in or something, maybe? I don't know. They've got more mechanisms to play with, so that you can have different effects. Or it could just be, they could just have stories. Kind of narrative of consequences. A mob of dangerous size is gathering ahead at the harbour. You can see the bobbing masses of ship lurching from the harbour, heavy with people. Petrus swears. If sailing away was an option, we would have done it by now. The seas are poisoned like everything else around here. Spits Petrus. No doubt, the serpent's blood. It chews away the wood and the fish are dead. There's nothing out there but death. I don't want to force him. I'm forcing him to do something that forces them, and then they're just going to be happy. But, yeah. I mean, although that's the thing, is like, then you can use the wood for the defences. Yeah, break up the crowd of deserters. You plead and threaten those heading towards the docks, asserting there's nothing out there. Some listen, but most ignore you. Can't reason with a rainstorm, Petrus laments after some time, and we're needed elsewhere. You move on, worried that you've already taken too much time. A woman catches your eye amongst the crowd. Her gold cloak stands out. Nid, you ask? She's on our team. Nid looks away as you approach, but knows you've seen her. She drags two boys along by the wrists towards the harbour. I'm leaving. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. Where's your other boy? You can see Nid retreating inside, like paper folding up into small squares. You realise their eldest boy is missing, and can make a solid guess why. He's gone. How did it happen? He's not gone. He's dead. Thank you. Yeah, let's not be euphemistic about death. Dead. Not gone. Not lost. Dead, sorry. I will get off that soapbox. I don't blame you or myself. I don't even blame the dredge. Who is to blame for all of this? Do you know? Nobody can tell me. I just don't want to be here anymore. Anywhere but here. She pushes past, having said her piece. Nid, wait. Yeah. Stay, Nid. I've known cowards and you're not one of them. This isn't about... She stops mid-sentence. She looks down at her boys and her expression softens. This isn't about me, is it? Sometimes I wish it were. Wouldn't things be so much simpler? I envy my parents. The most they had to worry about was getting their children to eat eggs. Every parent wants to give their children a better life than they had. But my boys will never have that chance. Not unless I make one for them. You're right. I'm no coward. Nid pushes back the hair from her eyes and follows you away from the docks. Yay! Because I'm fairly sure the docks are a bad thing. We don't want people doing that, so we've saved someone. Yay! I think that makes one person in this series. It's taken us 2 days to go around the walls. This must be a huge city.